Earlier today I tried something and it didn't work at all. Earlier I did something, yeah, it was odd. Kind of, was it embarrassing? Not necessarily embarrassing, right? But it was definitely weird. Let me tell you what happened. I will also tell you what to learn from it. All right, so what did I title it? I titled it how to learn from mistakes and move on. So here's what happened. Earlier today, I wanted to do a great Facebook Live and also YouTube Live of showing everybody my trading routine. And I planned it out this morning, right? So I had this grand plan. I sent an email out to everybody and I thought, you know what, this would be really cool if I could broadcast it not only to Facebook but also to YouTube as well, because some of you prefer watching it on Facebook, some of you on YouTube. So this morning I did my research, right, and tried to figure out how to do this. Found a software that allows me to do this, and I thought I remembered a friend of mine told me about this software. Well, should have checked my facts because I don't think that he ever did. So long story short, I was all prepared, right? I was ready to go live. So I push the button, I go live simultaneously on YouTube and on Facebook and start talking, and everything at first seems to go well. However, it turns out that the minute I shared my charts, it sounded like I was in a bar, because here's what happened. Somehow there was a feedback or an echo. So one device picked up from another, or YouTube picked up from Facebook. Doesn't matter. It was a mess. Now, here is where it got really worse. I could not see the comments. And all of you were fantastic and said, hey, we have a problem with the sound. And they typed in all the comments and I didn't see them. There's 3 lessons in this, which relates to trading, because ultimately you're probably here because you want to learn how to trade. But every now and then life teaches us a lesson that we can use in trading. So first thing that I've learned here, first out of 3, don't give up, right? I mean, yes, this was awkward. I know that I probably might have annoyed some of you because I didn't respond to your comments. This was definitely kind of awkward that this happened. And I think the worst thing for me to do right now is give up. But this is what I see some people do, right? I mean, they try something and if it doesn't work right away, they give up. This is a lesson that I've learned in life. Trust me on this one. I had many failures in life. I'm turning 50 this year. Fortunately, end of this year, November. But yeah, I had my fair share of mistakes. The important thing is don't give up. Keep pursuing your dreams or whatever you plan to do. The second thing that you have learned is test, test, test. So this morning I did a quick test here and it seemed everything worked fine. But I must honestly say I shortcut the test. I did not do it with my team as I should have. This brings me back to trading, right? When I meet traders at our live events, sometimes they tell me, you know what, whatever I do here, it doesn't work. And I said, how long have you tested the idea? Oh, you know what, I looked at it for a day and now I'm ready to trade it live. So it doesn't matter what you do in life. It definitely helps to first thoroughly test it. Don't overdo it, but this morning definitely the test that I did was way too short. Same in trading. I always recommend that you practice any trading strategy that you might hear on at least 40 trades, because then you get some ideas of how it works. You make some mistakes during these 40 trades, but you learn from these mistakes. The third thing that I learned from this lesson is, let's do it again. If at first you don't succeed, do it again, right? I mean, learn from your mistakes and don't give up. And this is something what I also see sometimes with traders. Place a trade, it doesn't work out. The first trade is a losing trade. They're giving up. Or maybe they trade for a week or 2 weeks, maybe even for a month. You see, trading is a marathon, not a sprint. And so this is what I learned from it. And think about it. If we would give up as soon as we experience an obstacle, my God, we would never, ever walk. I mean, kids, how often do they fall down before they can walk? How often do they fall off a bike before you can ride the bicycle? As we get older, it seems that we get more impatient And if something doesn't work right away, we give up. So I think sometimes it helps us to think like a kid, right? When you want into something, whether it is swimming or riding a bicycle or running, or you might have played any sports, right? I mean, whatever you did, you weren't great at first, but you tried, you practiced, you didn't give up, and eventually you got better. Isn't that the truth? Does this resonate with you? Leave a comment and let me know if it does. I hope that this helps. So here's 3 quick lessons that I learned from my mistakes. Number 1, don't give up after it doesn't work for the first time. Number 2, be prepared and test. Whatever you do in life, right? And here, obviously, I shortcut the testing and it bit me in the... Anyhow, okay. And number 3, if it didn't work the first time, do it again, right? I mean, start over, move on, shake it off. And this is why I decided to come back live here to you an hour after this, I don't want to say disaster, but this weirdness happened. Have a terrific evening, and I will talk to you very soon. Click on like and leave a comment and let me know what you think. And make sure to subscribe to this channel to get new videos automatically.